If you watch the tech news today, you would think the entire supply chain is about to be run by walking humanoid robots. Humanoids get all the consumer press, the viral videos, and the science fiction hype. But if you walk into a real high-volume distribution center or manufacturing plant in 2026, you will see a completely different reality. The machines quietly taking over the global supply chain do not have legs, they have wheels. Today we are diving deep into the explosive evolution of intralogistics. We are going to look at the massive rise of autonomous mobile robots, or AMRs. We will explore how global giants like DHL are deploying fleets of over 7,500 units. We will break down the visual artificial intelligence that allows them to instantly recalculate routes, and explain the critical VDA 5050 software standard that is finally allowing robots to talk. It is finally allowing robots from competing manufacturers to talk to each other on the factory floor. To understand the AMR revolution, we first have to look at how factories used to move material. For the last 40 years, intralogistics relied heavily on fixed infrastructure. If you wanted to move a box from the receiving dock to the assembly line, you built a massive steel conveyor belt. It was fast, but it was completely inflexible. If your product line changed, you had to tear it down. Then came automated guided vehicles, or AGVs. These were essentially robotic carts. But they were incredibly unintelligent. An AGV required physical infrastructure to navigate, like magnetic tape stuck to the floor or laser reflectors bolted to the walls. It acted like a train on a track. It was reliable, but if a human left a pallet blocking the track, the AGV simply stopped and waited. It had zero ability to adapt. Autonomous mobile robots completely shattered this limitation. They do not require any tracks or tape. In 2026, we see a shift toward visual SLAM navigation. Visual SLAM uses stereoscopic cameras and artificial intelligence to understand the 3D geometry. This is critical because in a warehouse, the environment changes constantly. Pallets and racks are moved. A simple 2D laser scanner might get confused if a pallet is placed in front of a wall it memorized. But a VSLAM system looks up at the ceiling trusses and lighting fixtures to maintain its orientation. It processes this video feed using onboard neural processing units, ensuring split-second decisions. Imagine a busy warehouse. A human-driven forklift accidentally drops a pallet, spilling boxes in aisle 4. If you are using an old AGV, the robot drives up to the spill, detects the blockage, and stops. If you are using an AMR, it detects the spill, and its onboard AI instantly calculates that the path is blocked. Without any human intervention, the robot accesses the facility map and recalculates the fastest alternative route. It does not stop, it adapts. This level of adaptability is why the global market is exploding. The global market for these machines is projected to reach over $13 billion by the end of the decade. They are actively eliminating what industrial engineers call shuttle traffic waste. In a traditional warehouse, a human worker might walk up to 10 miles a day just pushing a cart. Instead of the human walking to the shelf, the AMR drives under the shelf and brings it directly to the human. This dramatically reduces fatigue, slashes workplace injuries, and drastically increases order fulfillment. Take the global logistics giant DHL, for example. They have expanded their fleet to over 7,500 units. By utilizing collaborative multi-bot approaches, DHL can easily scale their performance during peak seasons. They are proving that flexible modular automation is the only way to survive the unpredictability of modern commerce. However, as facilities began buying hundreds of these robots, a massive new problem emerged: the interoperability bottleneck. A robot from company A and a robot from company B might try to turn down the same aisle, causing a standoff. Facility managers realized they were becoming locked into a single vendor because they could not mix and match hardware. To solve this, the industry developed the VDA 5050 standard, originally originating in the German automotive industry. This has become the global gold standard communication framework. It acts as a universal translator and air traffic controller. Because of this standard, a facility manager can now buy different robots from different manufacturers. Using a compliant fleet management software, all of these report to the exact same centralized dashboard. The system coordinates traffic in shared intersections, prevents deadlocks, and assigns missions dynamically. Another massive evolution is how these robots handle their own energy consumption using opportunity charging. If the system detects a 15-minute lull in orders for a specific zone, it will automatically direct robots to dock. This ensures that the fleet achieves near 100% uptime across a 24-hour operation. Finally, we look at enterprise software integration. Fleet managers are now deeply integrated into ERP and WMS systems. This enables true zero-touch material movement. If the system detects a line is running low, it generates a work order. The AMR fleet manager selects the closest available robot and dispatches it to retrieve the components. The era of bolted-down, fixed infrastructure is coming to an end. The supply chains of the future are modular and dynamic. Does your facility still rely on manual forklifts, or are you transitioning? Let me know in the comments below. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies running our supply chains today.